Hey guys, what's up? Bolt&Beyond here. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to see if we can't get this thing to run. I got this at a tractor show. And they were selling it. They had it listed at 35 bucks. I don't know what it is. It's some Canadian thing, he said. Off-brand. He found it in the junkyard. But we're going to see if it will start. But the first thing we're going to do is, he said it didn't have spark. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to check for spark. Alright, let's look at this spark plug. See how bad it is. He said it didn't have spark, so we'll see. It's not great, but it's not terrible, so we're going to clean that. Alright, now we're going to clean the spark plug. I'm just going to spray some carb cleaner down on there. And we got our brass wire brush, brass bristle, or whatever you want to call it. There we go. Got that cleanish. So we're going to just wipe it off with the rag there and then put it back in the saw. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's definitely a spark there. So it's too hard to get on camera, but there's definitely a spark. But before I go and actually start the saw, well, try to start it, I want to check a few other things. Not easy to do that with my left hand. Alright, let's take that off. Air filter's definitely, oh, dang, oh, okay. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, we're gonna have to blow that off. Let me get my air compressor started. So guys, I have to use this air compressor, this tiny little thing, because this one quit working. I don't know why. And I don't have the right fitting for that DeWalt one. I don't like DeWalt, but whatever. Just got the air filter blew out. Alright guys, so there's no fuel in there. So that's a very, very good sign. Reach down in there. These might be too big of a pair of needle nose. Yeah, these are way too big. I had to get a different pair of needle nose. We're just going to reach in there and pull out that filter. If it'll come out. Alright, I just got the filter out, and it is rough, and it's wet, which means there is gas down there, which is not good. Yep. That is the fuel mix. That is a rough filter right there. I don't even have any that fit it right now. All I have is these tiny ones here. So that's going to have to go back in. Alright, we're going to put some fresh fuel in there. I have this mixed 32-to-1. I don't like the way that's designed either. I like my fuel cap being on top. Got that filled up pretty much the whole way. We're going to put that back on. And we're going to figure out how to tighten this chain, or if you even can, because usually there's a little thing right there. But it's not there. So we're going to take off that cover. See what we find. Take this cover off. See what we find. This is weird, guys. The cover was... There was another bolt holding on the cover back there. And the adjustment on this, it's just... Like, you have to take the cover off and you just pull the bar up. Because... Yeah. Alright, so I just got the bar adjusted, and it's not perfect, but it's better than what it was, so I'm not complaining. It's not easy to do on this thing. But I'm going to see if there's an exhaust cover, or an exhaust screen, and clean that if there is one, which there should be. Here she comes. Look how tiny the exhaust is for this thing. It's tiny. Let's see. Alright, cylinder wall or the, yeah, a little scratched up. That's all right. A lot of carbon around the exhaust in there. Cylinder itself, can't tell. It doesn't look terrible. At the same time, I can't really see it very good. Alright guys, I think it's time to see if it'll start. Pull the choke out. Pull start didn't go very far. Guys, we're going to take this cover off and we are going to spray some fuel down into the barrel of the carburetor. See if it'll start like that. Because it doesn't want to start the way I'm trying to do it. Alright, let's see. Don't want to have a syringe full of gas, so pour a little bit in. All right. Come on. It almost sounds like it wants to. Well, that's not good. Definitely, you never want your chain to go into the dirt, ever. Just missed it. I was pulling it off camera and it almost fired. There we go. Kill switch works. I don't know why I just did that. Oh, dang it. Now I don't want to go anymore. I'm going to put that cover back on. The cover's back on. Come on, please. Now it doesn't want to anymore. I wonder if it's having a hard time pulling fuel. Maybe because of that filter being so dirty. I don't know. so close. It started. Pull a choke out once. No. There we go. It'll start. I don't want to stay running. I think it's having a hard time pulling fuel. I don't know. It's starting. Well, it started. That's what we wanted. Alright guys,
Yeah.
I think it's time to see if it'll start.
Thank you guys for watching.
Pull the choke out.
A little bit of history on the chainsaw. I always do this at the end of my videos. I don't know much about it. I think it's Jobu SL2. I found that out last night. Wrote it on a piece of electrical tape. I don't know for sure. I think it's some Canadian brand. If you guys know anything about this brand or this saw, let me know down in the comments. The guy said that some other popular-ish brand bought them out. He doesn't remember what the brand was. But yeah, he told me that this thing didn't have spark. And it had really good spark when I checked. I think it might just be having a hard time pulling fuel. Maybe with that filter being so dirty, I don't know. But yeah.
Guys, we're going to take this cover off.
It's actually really nice.
And we're going to
kind of a cool saw right here.
Spray some fuel down in the barrel of the carburetor.
But yeah, there's also a button for the bar and chain for the bar oiler. I didn't put any bar and chain oil in it, which I need to.
The way I'm trying to do it.
I should have, since this doesn't really stop spinning. It needs to have bar and chain oil in it, but
let's see.
It's weird to have like an oiler. I've never seen that before. I think it was popular on older saws, but yeah, it's kind of cool. If you guys know anything about this, like what years they made these or anything, let me know. So I just looked it up, and apparently these were made in 1975. So, don't mind this. This is a huge mess. I need to get that cleaned up. I'm trying. I'm working on it. That's a huge mess. But that's my oldest saw right there. That's a John Deere 45 EV. It's a 65, I think, year. There's my McCoy lock, 1010 front max, 1010. Right there. There's my S171. Has my dad's saw.
Pour a little bit in.
And I haven't really messed with it yet. Maybe that'll be an upcoming video. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and comment. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and peace out.
Come on. It almost sounds like it wants to. Well, that's not good. Definitely, you never want your chain to go into the dirt, ever. Just missed it. I was pulling it off camera and it almost fired. There we go. Kill switch works. I don't know why I just did that.
I don't want to go anymore. I'm gonna put that cover back on. The cover's back on. Come on, please. Now it doesn't want to anymore. I wonder if it's having a hard time pulling fuel. Maybe because of that filter being so dirty. I don't know. We are so close. It started. Pull a choke out once. Well, there we go. It'll start. I don't want to stay running. I think it's having a hard time pulling fuel. I don't know. It's starting. Well, it started. That's what we wanted.